Hey, didn't work. Oh, there we go. Now
Hey,
okay, we're here.
Hey, it's working.
He is Mike. Adam likes when I sing this. He is Mike, and I'm Mike too. And this is Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
It's an amazing operation what we have here.
It is.
You know?
Just don't look outside the edge of the camera view.
This is true. There is a lot of stuff.
Please talk into the microphone. You turned.
I am like right here.
But you turned your head, and I couldn't hear you.
Right here?
So this is our post IPCPR.
Yes.
This will go up literally tomorrow.
Fantastic. Hey,
So-
shout out to John Perry for making this badass Warbear Yeti for me.
That is very nice.
Super dope. Now I don't have to drink out of these fucking shitty coffee mugs that you made.
Hey, it's the finest dollar store pottery they had.
Well, now I have a Yeti.
That's all right. They're
So
still doing
I
it.
feel
Still doing
awesome.
Two in the shot. One in the shot. I can't see the shot.
2 in the shot.
Two in the shot. One in the hole. There we go.
All right, so let's review this.
The IPCPR. Oh,
Yeah.
Now called the PAC.
Well, PCA as of
PCA.
2020.
Oh. Going forward, I have the official announcement here. Going forward, the IPCPR will be known as the Premium Cigar Association, PCA. It is a hope of the PCA that the new name, logo, and direct message will put the association in a better position to advocate and serve on behalf of the industry, quote, unquote.
Okay, so we got to get back to that. Let's just talk about the show. Let's
Okay.
talk about, the overall experience and things, and then we can kind of address what I said before we went to the show, and then,
I didn't listen to that.
where I'm at now.
Just a quick little show update. The Hirochi show scored less than you and I's pre-post IPCPR.
You know why?
They didn't share it.
What? No, I don't think that's why.
They
I
didn't
think it's
share it.
because it aired during the show.
During the show? Could have been.
So,
Could've been.
because we have a tremendous amount of retailer listeners, brand owners, manufacturers, people in the industry.
Even though Hirochi now has done every podcast you could probably think of, we were first. I saw people interviewing him like crazy at the show.
Oh, well,
For
that
the 2 days
doesn't
he was
count.
there.
Those don't count. He came to us,
He came here.
which is a big difference.
He called to request to be on the show.
That's
Well,
right.
his people called. And by his
Spencer
people,
Drake.
Oh yeah, by his people I mean Spencer Drake.
Applebee's Drake. Okay.
Drake.
So,
Hey, could you slide your chair a little bit this way?
you want me over here?
I want you a little closer. I miss you. We haven't seen each other since the. Oh, perfect.
How's that?
Oh, perfect. You look like a star. Can't even tell you're swollen.
Wow.
That's too far away. Don't. Oh, now the tablecloth. It's all fucked up. Oh man.
You wanted this.
Now you're too far away.
You got it. Okay.
Can't wait
so
till the new tables come.
when are we going to start talking about the show?
Dan, tomorrow.
What was the? Let me ask you, Michael.
Certainly, Michael.
What was the most fun that you had at the show? What was the funniest? thing?
Well, see, the funnest thing for me wasn't even at the show.
Yeah,
It was when the four of us were up in the room just shooting the shit. And,
that was a pretty good.
That was
good.
a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg told me the first time he saw me, Friday? You guys got back. He goes, "I have your name on my notes from the show." I go, "Yeah. What happened? What did they do?" He goes, "No, I have right here. Palmer and Hunt not allowed to leave early."
That's true. I mean,
I said, "Why?" He goes, 5 minutes if you guys were gone." Mike and I turn to each other and go, "We missed him. Can they come back?"
Yeah, this is.
That was very, very nice.
It's like it's like losing half the Rat Pack.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it's super important for Hunt to be there, every
Yeah.
single day.
Yeah.
Because
Did
it'll just fall off.
I was
Without
gonna say,
him.
did his sales drop off after he
course.
left? Yeah.
Of course, because
Very personable young man
yeah,
too.
he's in a suit and tie and bullshit. And I'm like, hey, how are you? What
Oh,
up?
he can sit
Tell me
and
about
talk
yourself.
to anybody.
Right.
Anybody.
Yeah, he's my fluff boy.
Yeah.
I drop him off. I'm like, hey, talk to Matt.
Yeah. Talk to Matt for a few minutes here while I go sell something to someone else.
I'll go write this order. So, it's super important for him to be there, and it's important that you're there just to keep us entertained. Well, we have a good time when we're together.
We do. I purposely stood outside the booth. I did not want to take up any valuable
That's
space.
so ridiculous.
Well, when because I had a retail badge, so I wasn't supposed to be on the floor on Friday. Was that Friday?
Right.
Yeah. But I ran into Jamie, Sean, and who was the other one? I think it was Sean Coleman. Walking in, so I just sort of sauntered up behind him, and
that worked.
They didn't see me. Well, no, Jamie turned around and saw me. She gave me a hug, and we talked for a minute. And I said, "I just got a retail badge. I can't get in." She goes, "No, you're with me now. You come in." So then I got in.
pretty
She put me right to work. I love her. She's very nice.
So, what was the best meal that you ate?
I guess it had to be at the Yardbird.
Yeah.
You know, other
In the
than that-
Venetian?
In the Venetian, yeah. I did have a $24 hamburger that was good.
How was that?
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But all that chicken and food that just kept coming at the.
This is with the Roma guys.
Yeah,
This
the
is
Roma,
the whole
dinner.
shebang.
Yeah. Do you want to know the worst meal I had?
Yes.
I don't know
The kitchen fire place.
Yeah.
Because it took 75 fucking hours
took
to eat.
forever to get the food there.
Yes.
It was homemade pasta, I guess is why it took so long.
Mm-hmm.
But mine was very bland.
Yeah, it kind of sucked.
Very bland. It wasn't the food wasn't good, especially for the weight.
Yeah.
And I was all stressed out because I had a plane, so I'm like, plane.
I think I had
Plane.
steak there. It was pretty good.
Did you have steak? You didn't get pasta? Oh, you did get steak, but no
Yeah.
side dish.
No, I don't need that
Yeah,
shit.
Well, but it should come with one. It was at an a la carte.
That's
place.
additional. Yeah.
Was that where Spence was eating when you told him there was a
Yeah.
steak dinner? Yeah, that's what I thought.
He said it was the best meal ever. I was like, he doesn't get
That
out
was-
much.
That was the company.
Yeah.
His lovely wife.
Right. Well, for me,
Yes,
the best place was definitely not there. it was off the strip. There's a sushi place called Sakana,
Yeah?
all you can eat.
Oh.
I fucking murdered schools of salmon. It was amazing to a point where I was like,
Sashimi? Just the salmon?
no,
The rice?
they got to do the rice,
You
but
did the roll?
they didn't overdo with the rice, which is nice. So
You guys must have went there after I left?
that was
or-
before you came.
Oh, the day before I got there.
Yeah. So it was myself, my brother, Michael Rosales, and Jamie, his wife.
Oh,
So
double date.
Yeah. Everything else was just okay as far as the food.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm not like wow. You know?
Yeah, Yardbird was good. It's all a lot of like home cooking. That's what
Right.
I like. Didn't taste like restaurant food.
Stratosphere was awesome as far as the experience, like the overall view.
Oh, was that the when you guys ate upstairs?
So Danny took us there.
Where you and Danny were feeding each other dessert?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm glad that you saw those photos.
Was it his spoon?
No.
'Cause I was about to say. You're
Maybe it
not-
was, but it was a fresh spoon that was his.
Oh, okay. All right. 'Cause you have germ issues. You wouldn't have
It's true.
eaten after anyone.
So that was really cool. We had like who you're with makes a big difference, and we had a good
Yeah.
time. And the food was okay, but it's just like the view was awesome. The view is really what made that meal. So building day, I got yelled at for having flip flops.
I heard.
Yes,
You
booted
and,
off.
you and Skip both got in trouble. Then.
Well, I was booted off, and then he was warned, so then he didn't have to come down.
oh, they
Like,
actually
oh, you
sent
can't,
you out to
you
get more
can't
shoes?
come back in here. I was like, why? You have flip flops. This is a construction zone.
I heard the big deal was too. They had air on that day.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, I remember the air when it was quite hot.
Having the AC on build day is awesome. I was called super aggressive, which is
Yeah,
entertaining.
that's every day.
That's true, but like
Who called you super aggressive?
I don't think it's appropriate for me to say.
Did someone from the family?
No. Then I would totally would have taken it well.
Oh,
The funny part is that I wasn't being super aggressive.
was it the guy?
No,
Bald guy?
no.
Yeah, funny, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Once you pointed him out to me,
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah.
yeah, the guy who taught you specific techniques.
Yeah, how to taste a cigar.
That was
You gotta-
awesome. I did put Nick Melillo in a arm triangle, which was awesome. I purposely went out of my way to harass the living shit out of Nick
Did you?
Melillo the entire.
I saw Nick, but I went with Hunt, which
It
was
was
a
awesome.
mistake because Hunt and him are like brothers.
Buddies, yeah.
So I just got the handshake where he was, him and Hunt were having sex, I
Right.
think. So
I had him cornered in the office with
in his office?
yeah, with the Cigar Point guys. It was pretty awesome. I was trying to get a high Claire, the new high Claire. He's I don't have any. So then he had I'm like, well, what's
There was
this?
a box of them there,
He's
I
like,
think.
these are dummies. I was like, okay. So they were glued. The trays were glued for display. I'm fucking ripping these
Did you?
things out. And he's like, they're not the same blend. I was like, okay, well now you have 3 display boxes that are no longer
No
working.
longer good.
So
He was very busy, actually. His booth was.
yeah.
I kept sort of track as I walked around the booths that were busy and the booths that weren't, and his was very busy, always. That's why it was hard for me to see him by myself. I won't interrupt, but Hunt, he'll just walk over.
Yeah, you just I interrupted him during a half wheel thing, but
Yeah.
it was awesome.
But that was probably funny for half wheel.
No, Brooke started. He's like, "Come on, man!" They started to get mad.
I walked by Charlie. I don't know how many times, but he never said a word to me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he probably doesn't know who you are. He doesn't watch the
who
podcast.
doesn't know who I am? Who doesn't know?
Oh Jesus.
That was the best part. Walking around with people, and people would
So-
run up and go, "Oh."
So
hi."
did you
Like,
try anything from the show other than let's exclude the Roma Craft booth?
I didn't take
because-
anything from them the whole time I was there.
Okay, because the Baca,
except the Weaselito.
the Baca is amazing.
Yeah,
Obviously,
they're smoking it right now.
the War Bear is amazing. I mean, everything that's coming out.
Well,
of
I did-
the
I did
Guarma Rothschild is amazing.
Steal your guys' stuff as often as I could. So
I hijacked some Wanderlust, which they're always amazing. You know, I got a cool canteen, but like, what
did you get a water? Did you get a water bottle from Roma?
Yeah, it's gigantic though.
Oh, the big one.
Huge.
I took the big. I and wrapped the big one out of the box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took that. I got that one.
Did you?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Skip gave me that one.
I didn't come away with a whole lot of cigars.
No.
No.
So nothing really stuck out for you.
The only really new thing that I wanted that I got was the Superfly. I wanted to try the Superfly.
And how was the Superfly?
It wasn't super or fly.
It's not
It was okay.
Gimmicky.
But in all
Felt
fairness,
gimmicky.
yeah, it was. They weren't keeping them humidified. It was very, very dry.
Yeah, but you know what, dude? I've pulled. These are dried out.
Super.
Or fly. It was not super or fly at that.
I have talked to other people that have had it since the show, and they all rave about it. So maybe just didn't hit my palate right.
Okay.
So I do have one of the new black labels with me today, but you gave me a Baca instead, so I didn't light it up.
Right. I think that was a good choice. I mean, the Baca is an excellent cigar.
Actually, the new Carrera, Esteban Carrera was very good. I didn't have that. That was good.
Okay. You know what kind of surprised me?
Yes.
I didn't smoke a ton of new stuff because I was busy as shit.
Right.
The Roma booth was fucking standard busy.
It was, yeah. Once the crowd got away from the big booths in the front, it was just madhouse back there.
So, I think it's called the La Coalition with Crown Heads.
Yeah. Was that good?
Yeah, I was really impressed with it. Believe it or not, I thought it was really good. I mean, it's made out of the Drew Estate factory, but I thought it was good. I was impressed. I love Crown Heads.
How about the new
They're good dudes.
Guardian of the Farm? I saw you had that the other day.
Oh yeah, I did have that. That was pretty good too.
Shit, there's notes on my phone that I didn't print out,
Oh, smooth.
and I can't do it because it's gonna.
There was one other one. Oh, the Mexican experiment from Tatuaje, from Tatuaje.
Oh, I saw Pete Hernandez several times, but never in the booth.
He, I saw him at the end of the show. We hung out at the bar.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that was really good. Oh, the fucking brulee was good too.
Who's
The new Sober Mesa.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
over Sakis.
Yeah, Steve
Did
Flocka.
you get the Tiki Tac or whatever the hell it was called?
Tiki Tac? I didn't get the Tiki Tac. What was the Tiki Tac?
Somebody was just asking me about that, and I thought you had got one.
The Micarita? The new
No, somebody asked me about the Tiki Tac.
I don't even know what that is. Is it
It's-
orange? Is it come in a little plastic
It's
king?
Sakis.
And
It's not pronounced
is it
Tiki
minty?
Tac, but it sounds like Tiki Tac.
Okay. I didn't have that.
Oh, well then, whoever I talked to, I'm very sorry he doesn't have it.
Pete Hernandez. I didn't have that. So
I forgot
that's
Pete
right.
does
He's a
suck it
connect.
up, too.
Yeah.
Damn it.
we got a better chance of getting him from Saka. So I won $100 bet.
Gambling?
No.
Oh, who did you bet?
So as the show kind of progresses, like you get tire kickers is what I like to call them, and
Yeah.
they're not. There's nothing wrong with these retailers, but they're only there to try. It's trick or treat time come the end.
Right, yeah.
Like, hey, we just need samples. It's like, okay, you just want some free cigars. So I had
samples. They want samples.
Okay, sure thing. Whatever you say, buddy. So these guys, they came up and they did the whole rigmarole or whatever. Tell us about your brand. Oh, you got some cigars for the try. Okay, we'll
Someone
be in
was
touch.
telling me it's sort of like going to a timeshare.
Is it? Oh, you
sit there and
try it
listen-
out.
You listen to the pitch,
and, like, that's
and
the-
then
that's
you're like,
the- yeah.
okay, and then
I totally could understand.
yeah.
That. But like, there's only really time for that come the end.
Right.
So, made my rounds with these people, and Ronnie, Aisha.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm fucking up your name, bro. I don't know how to
We're
say
boys
it.
now. Evidently, we grew up in the same area.
Yeah, you guys are tight from Secreto Cigars in Michigan.
Yeah, now we're
He's like,
tight.
dude, you didn't close them? I was like, you ain't closing them. They're not here.
You didn't close him?
I didn't, they didn't open up the account.
He doesn't carry your stuff?
No, you're missing the story.
Oh, I'm
Let
sorry.
me back it up. So he saw that I was talking to these people, and these people got some samples, and they were on their merry way.
Oh, this
He's
is
like,
not
oh, you didn't open up the account? I was like, no, they're not they have no intention of opening up an
Tire
account.
kickers.
Right.
Right.
He said, "I'll bet you $100 I'll get them to open up the account." I said, "Done." So he is fucking all over these two guys.
Was that the last day?
I think it was the day before. Like it was right
Because
before.
he wasn't in the booth very long.
I think it was. No, he came up around.
Oh,
when
did
did
he
you
came in?
leave? You weren't there.
Oh, okay. I saw him when he originally came in from a distance.
Yeah.
I was over on the other
So
corner.
you weren't there this day. You were already
Okay,
gone.
I'd already left.
So it was either the last day or the day before.
Either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah. But it was late in the day. So he's fucking following them around, trying, really pushing it hard.
Just inside the room of
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, this is the greatest
Or
cigar.
the whole floor, he's following around.
No, and after about 15, 20 minutes, they're like, and he just kind of walks away, and they just walked away, and he's like, he tries to give me $100. I'm like, dude, don't worry about your $100, just keep it or whatever. And he's like, no, nope, I made this bet, so I took the $100 and I put it on the Bucks.
Oh, there you go.
So
You always do one football with that when you're there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's 100-1 odds for them to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, you bet I'm going to win everything.
Oh, I went the whole thing. Put 300 on it.
Did you bet on the Patriots last year or the year before?
I didn't do it the Patriots last year. It's just hard to do the Pats because
They won. Oh, the odds are probably
yeah,
slim. Yeah. I bet 100, I won $5.
and a handshake. It's like, great, thanks. So I laid it on the Bucks. So I'm sure people right now, when they listen, they're like, "What? You're out of your mind." I don't think I'm out of my mind.
Think you're out of your mind.
I think they're gonna do it. I believe in them.
Out of your mind.
So I went to the gym almost every day,
Yes.
and last day I got to work out with the Summer League Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, I don't know.
That was pretty cool. It was like three guys, three really, really tall dudes. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I'm all of
sick.
5'9", so
Right.
and those are my NFL stats. As my wife will tell you. Too bad she's not in here. So there's like one bench at the Venetian, and I need to use the bench. So I asked the trainer guys. I said, "Hey, are you guys done with the bench?" And they go, "Yeah, he's done." I said, "Okay, cool." And he's like, "Oh, wait, he's got one more set." And this is one of the biggest guys.
Right.
And he's like, "Or you can arm wrestle him for it." And they just all were kind of quiet. And I go, "I could take him." And they started
Just
laughing.
like that.
Yeah.
I get that.
No, not like that. I was like, "I could take him."
Oh,
And I appreciate you trying to emasculate me, though. That's very nice.
no problem. Any chance I get.
Any chance you possibly can, brother.
Any chance
So
I can.
they all start laughing, and I go, ha ha ha.
So did you arm wrestle?
No, he just did a set, and
Oh.
God forbid we actually did something stupid, and then he winds up getting injured. I'm like, yeah, no,
She said arm wrestle. I'll fight him for it.
yeah.
Because me and Hiroshi, we are judo champions.
I'm not a judo champion.
Oh.
All right. First of all, I just did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm not even I did it for a few years. Whatever. That doesn't make me anything special.
You're always special to me, Michael.
I appreciate that. My brother walks around Las Vegas thinking that he's Frank Castle of the Punisher. So apparently to go up to the stratosphere, it's like walking through fucking TSA. So here he is unloading his knives and all this bullshit. I'm like, geez, man, come on. So that was pretty funny. And then after dinner, he had to go back down to the security to go get
To pick up all his stuff.
his equipment.
Frank Castle is funny.
So he's known as the Punisher moving forward.
Oh.
I did run into a guy. I think it was Cigar Oasis. I'm not positive.
That was
Burp,
you.
burp. Yes, I'm on vibrate. Sorry. I don't remember who it was, honestly. But he said that I T-Rexed him on Instagram. So, I almost died laughing. That was pretty cool. That's one of my things. I feel like the T-Rex just doesn't get enough love, so I like to drop him in
Drop
on
the
my
T-Rex.
Instagram post. What's
Yes.
wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm sure everybody loves your T-Rex.
Yeah.
I do the zombie myself.
Oh, you work the zombie in.
I work the zombie on Instagram, and I do the 3 horses on Facebook.
That's a new thing for you.
Yeah, I started doing it a couple
that.
weeks ago.
I'm glad that we're mixing it up.
There you go.
That's pretty much all I have from notes. The biggest thing for me too, though, that I did not write down because I don't have to. Roma family is everything. They're top notch. They always take good care of us.
Yeah, they do.
They're really, they're really amazing people, and then there's Skip. No,
I thought he gave a very nice speech at dinner that night.
yeah, no, and that was really awesome. For personal
he thanked
stuff.
me by name, which I was.
He remembered you.
Well, I know he remembers you, but I always feel like I'm imposing because I'm not actually part of the family. I'm.
Yeah, but he doesn't see it that way.
No, he
know
doesn't.
What I mean?
He doesn't. It's my problem. I mean, nobody there ever treats me any different, than anybody else. It's just I always feel like I'm in the way or imposing or.
Wow. This is you breaking down. Well, we appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I'm sure they appreciate you.
They do. I gave Jamie a hug and thanked her when I left, and she goes, "No." She goes, "Every time I asked, you did whatever I wanted you to do. You never had any problems, and she's very nice. She runs that place. I mean,
she does." And everybody knew there was perfect. Like, obviously this is Danny's second year.
Right.
He was on point. He had no issues. His wife was running the front, Jessie.
I met her for the first time. I mean, we've
super
known each other
awesome.
on social media, but I actually met her. We chatted in person.
Yeah.
She was very sweet.
Yeah, very cool.
She doesn't like to be called Danny's wife, though.
Well, I had to say Jessie. You have to do the tie.
Yeah, right. But she would prefer that he's known as Jesse's husband.
Ah, I like
goes,
that.
I'm always Danny's wife. Why can't he be Jesse's husband? It's fine from now on. That is his new name.
Very nice. Sean Coleman was the man. Like, he gets put through a lot. He had to, late night parties with Skip and the whole shebang, and then he was there fucking 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
Just,
he skips hanging more.
but I learned his trick. He naps.
Oh.
He'll post up.
So between the show and dinner, he takes a little nap.
He'll get his 3 hours of sleep. He'll come in, and then apparently when he's bodyguarding Skip, he'll take the occasional little siesta. He'll lean back and kind of just get one in real quick. So, but dude, that guy was on point, and then obviously John D. Oliver Frenchie was.
I was very impressed with him. First time I had met him in person, and he seemed to be doing a real bang up job.
Yeah, those guys are.
He's a guy's guy. He's one of the boys, no matter who he's talking to.
Right. Well, he's been around forever.
Right.
But this is the first time that he's officially Romacraft.
Right. And he got his watch. I saw
he
that.
did.
Yeah.
Matul and Sean are always comical. Fable
They
owners.
They are. They're always funny. Sean's
It's
hilarious.
nice seeing Sean really drunk and high. It's just remarkable. He's really, really funny. He's got a lot to say. The crash is kind of depressing because he just disappears. But
he went. We went to the bathroom at the Yardbird.
Yeah.
And he didn't come back.
That was it.
That was it. I said, well,
it was called like the Irish
walked
exit
into
or
a
something
stall,
like that.
and then I left.
And then he vanished.
Never
Poof.
saw him again. Poof, he was gone.
Like Kaiser Sose. So they're pretty awesome. I had a good time with them. I'm trying to think. There was one other thing I was just about to mention. I got.
You didn't mention Lex.
Oh yeah, Lex, dude. Well, that guy, because he's always very stealthy.
Yeah.
Like he always puts in the work.
Right.
But you don't hear much from him.
I've never met him before other than social media. Does he work at one of Matul's shops? Or
No,
something,
he owns his own cologne thing.
So he's like me.
Perfume shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's funny is when he talks really, really low. So
Yeah.
we ran into him. He met up with us at Casa Fuente. I'm like, I can't hear a fucking word you're saying. It's like, I can't hear you in a quiet room. You think I can hear you now? So he would say something, and then I'd be like, I would repeat it, and it would be way off. I'd be like, what? You need to get your laundry. He's like, no, which is awesome. So we did Casa Fuente one day. Man, I feel like I'm missing something. That was epic. But the whole show was epic. I had a great time.
It seemed like attendance was down.
Attendance is definitely down. Now you're kind of getting into the PCA thing. So we can just, if you want to make that transition.
Well, if you got nothing else to talk.
No, yeah, that's fine by me.
The busiest booths when I was walking around, would that be included in the PCA stuff? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, Foundation, Southern Draw, and Romacraft seem to be the three busiest boutique blends.
Yeah.
Or boutique companies, I guess you'd call it.
Sokka said he was really busy.
A lot of time I go by Sokka's booth, and there's a lot of sitting going on over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they came in waves, I don't know.
I think that's really what happens. You know what I mean? Like, you can't judge. It's difficult to judge the activity in a booth just by a 5-minute glance.
Right.
But the downfall was attendance is definitely down, and it's a problem.
Yeah, everybody was talking about it.
It's definitely a problem.
Everybody.
But
was talking about it.
if you ask the IPCPR, they'll tell you that it's up.
Yeah, of course they will.
Well, that's also a problem.
I started to go through their magazine to get some information for the show today, and it was all we're so great. This is great. We're all doing this. So I was like, oh, a little too one-sided.
That's not good.
No.
I still feel that the retailer thing is a good idea.
I talked to several people about that, and there's some things that I had not considered that other people are concerned about.
Right. Like what?
Things like everybody hangs out at the Circle Bar, coming and going from
Right.
the show, coming and going to the show. So if they have the thing on the first day, those people aren't going to go to the thing and go home once they find out, well, everybody's going to walk right by this corner. So then they'll start grabbing you on the way trying to get to your room.
What?
You don't think that would happen?
No.
I mean, it happens now with industry people. You can't get around that corner without talking to people.
So what?
So some
Well,
people
that's-
use that as another opportunity to do sales. Somebody they might not had a meeting with at the show, they're meeting with them after the show, or they're meeting with them at the
That's just
the bar.
horseshit.
Well, that was the old timers. It wasn't.
I don't buy that for 1 second.
No?
Now I do see some concerns on a retailer level. Because you're like babysitting.
Right, and how would that work exactly? I mean, is they gonna have you're gonna have to put up like velvet ropes, and the people are waiting in line to come up and shake your hand and get your autograph, or are you gonna hold like every 20 minutes? Skip's gonna do a little speech for the next group that's coming through, or
Well, it depends on what time they start coming through.
well, that's true.
I mean, day one he was there. Like
I was gonna say day
like,
one he was
"Holy
early. So if they do it on day one, like they said before, I just don't see how it would work well for the consumers.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be certain booths everybody's going to want to go to. You know.
Does it have its own set of problems?
Yes.
Yeah, for brand owners, manufacturers, and retailers. The problem is, I don't think IPCPR, PCA, or whatever the hell you want to call it, is financially sound at this point.
No,
You
and I
know?
heard to get the ticket, like you'll have to sell them here at Cigar Hustler. That's
Oh.
how people buy tickets. I heard that was mentioned at the.
That'll go over like a lead fucking balloon.
Exactly, and then what do you have to do? Send all the proceeds to PCA. So then there's accounting issues where, okay, you sent us 20 tickets, we sold 5. Here's blank.
Right.
Or well, this one guy we could only charge him half because he's a really good customer.
I don't. Yeah.
you
well, you can't do that. You can't do
You
that.
can't do it, right? Exactly. Otherwise, you got to make up the money.
Right. So
That would be the easiest way for PCA to do the tickets, but online is going to be the only way they're able to do it.
it's going to be super complicated.
Yes, it is. I don't think they've thought it all the way through.
The bigger problem I see is if one of these guys pulls out. If Fuente, General, Oliva, Padron, I guess. If any of the big wigs pull out of this upcoming show, you got a serious fucking problem. It's going to be the end of this convention.
right.
Honestly. If attendance doesn't raise up, and the other problem with that is, how can you see it raising up if you just pissed off, even if you piss off half the retailers with this consumer day.
Right. It's a big number when it's already dwindling.
Right. So if they don't come because of that, I don't know, man.
I don't think it's.
It needs to be something needed to be done. Something definitely
Well,
needs
they got
to
to
be
do
done.
something. Something has to be done, or it's gonna,
Or it's
the next
gonna
5
be-
years is gonna go away.
Right.
I also heard people talking about that the contract that they currently have with the convention center or Vegas, whatever it is going to be up soon, and they might go other places again.
Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
I'm fucking tired of Vegas. It's all the way on the other side of the planet.
yeah, it's far away.
It's expensive as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go outside for 2 days.
Yeah, it didn't. It's daylight.
I don't. What am I going to walk across the street to another casino? They all look the same.
Right. So, I wouldn't mind it being in another place.
How bad was it when it was in New Orleans? I heard that was like the worst.
It's just so divided in New Orleans. New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. New Orleans.
Narlands.
So I don't really think that's a good fit either. I think you'd have to go like mid-range, somewhere in Texas or something, Houston or Fort Worth or,
That's just about as far as Vegas.
No, it's not. It's half the
Right.
distance.
Vegas is Vegas just up or
No.
no?
No. It's like 3 hours flight
Well,
from
Oh.
Texas.
instead of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, they got to survive this next year, though. Let's see,
See what happens the first year.
if you start to hear stories of so-and-so's not going to the show.
They have pushed it back. Next week it's planned for July 10th through the 14th.
It's scheduled for the 4th of July. That pissed off a bunch of retailers too. The dates.
Yeah. It's a registration area for the IPCPR, where you pick up your IDs to go in. Show opens up in about a half hour. It's down here. All right, let's get in line and go inside. What a difference a day makes, huh? See what happens.
Jeez Louise.
I wonder if the
So glad
card's
I
full
bought this
again.
fucking camera.
I wonder if the card filled up yet. Now it's taping again. Huh? Wonder what happened.
Well, how many minutes you at? 'Cause usually,
Oh, that's it. We went over the minutes. I wasn't even looking for the break. We're at 36 minutes. So we lost 7 minutes of video footage. Wow, got so excited with the talk here. We couldn't even tell what was going on.
jeez Louise. I got nothing. I got nothing for that. You're a hot mess.
I am.
Get it together.
What's going on?
You haven't produced in like 2 weeks. And here you are just
Oh, we showed
strolling
up
in.
last week.
Yeah, but we did that 2 weeks ago.
Oh, but I still had to put it up, though. Still had to put it up. Well, in the where there's no footage, that's where all the show stuff will go.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, that's
So that was I did 2 videos. One of the day
such a professional
on Friday
operation.
of the way everything looked, because it went together really fast. It seemed.
Yeah,
It's hard to believe the way it looked on Friday and then the way it looked Saturday morning.
right.
I mean, it's completely different. And the floor stopped, when all the equipment runs by.
Yeah, the truck stopped coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the commercial where it went off. That was it. And we're back.
You're a hot mess, dude. All right, well,
At
hey.
least the audio always works.
We have a giveaway that I did on my page for pick the new PCA.
And we gave Aaron Ellerman the his shirt.
right,
for that
so that was the previous contest. We don't have any other contests going right
We
now,
don't have any
right?
contest going with the show. No. Did you see his smile in the photo?
What?
Did you see Aaron's smile in the photo?
No.
I'll throw the photo up while we're talking about it, too.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he has nerve damage in his face or something, but he can't smile. I've never seen another photo where he tries to smile. One side of his mouth sort of goes down or something.
Great.
He's military, so, and I know he had an illness a while back, so maybe.
Oh, good. So I'm glad that you just, hey,
Maybe he had some nerve damage to his face.
glad you
I
made
don't
fun
know.
of him.
He commented on it, too, that he has to work on his smile. I figured he just didn't like the shirt.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think he loved the shirt.
Oh.
He's a good dude.
We have several guests scheduled from the show to come in.
yeah?
Let's see. Hector.
Do tell.
Hector's coming back up.
Hector Alfonso?
Yes, he's coming back up in a couple
Mr.
weeks.
Warmth himself?
Yes, he's going to come back up. He said he will not do a 3-hour show. I said, how about 30 minutes? He goes, 30 minutes I'll do all day. Not a problem at all.
That's awesome.
And
Who
he's
else
spo-
you got scheduled?
He's supposed to be sending me a psychedelic turtle also.
Oh, very nice.
I asked him at the show, and he did not have one. And then
I wonder what that tastes like. I wonder what the new High Claire tastes like, too. Thanks, Nick.
He said he didn't have any. There weren't many left, but he had some back at the office. He would send me one. And then the next day, I saw that Tarano put up a picture. He was smoking the turtle. So
Wow.
I asked the wrong guy.
You always go to Jack. Jack is the plug.
Hector walked up to me. Jack was busy.
Jack is the plug. Hector's the mule. Get it right. You need both. In
Mr.
this industry, you need both.
Mr. Cigar Porn is coming in. Terry, he's coming in.
Okay. You said that before, though.
Yeah, but he asked this time. He was at the show for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
We had a couple of conversations. He's in the process of moving, but when he gets that down, he's going to come in.
Okay.
Let's see. There was Hector. LFD. What's your boy's name in LFD?
Leo?
No.
Anthony?
Higher up.
Oh, John Carney?
John Carney.
Well,
John
John Carney's not higher up than Anthony.
Oh, I don't know who Anthony is.
He's the son.
Oh. Well, John's
Tony.
going to come back. Who else is coming back? There was a third person.
3 people. You just said
There was
3.
a fourth. There was one more. I don't remember who it was. I can't get to my notes.
Oh, I guess they weren't that important, huh?
Just industry people. So, is there anybody coming this week that we could do for next week?
No, but we're going to have Wes here from Crown Heads this month.
Oh, on the 19th. Yes, that's going to be the FCC birthday party and Wes. So
Yes.
I need to give you my logo to put up on
July 19th.
July 19th to put up on the video board out there when you make this.
Okay. Well, have me do that. I got to get that done today.
I will. All right, then we'll just wrap this up here.
Yeah, it's cool. Hey, I'm glad you guys got 89% of the video.
Oh, I don't know what happened last week, but after the commercial, there was no video at all. I don't know.
We gotta work on some things, Michael.
Yeah, we have a couple of technical problems. It's the equipment. I think it's 1972.
I don't think that has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but I'm blaming it though.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you. That's our post. And anything else you want to say about the IPCPR? What was your favorite moment of the IPCPR?
Ooh. Wow, you really put me on the spot with these questions.
What was your favorite moment?
Um,
And
my favorite moment
Did you
was
get around at all to see the booths?
not really. I got to harass Nick, and I got to harass Nick because that was fun for me.
Okay. Well, anyway, what was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was when Sean got fucking shit-faced, hammered, and high, and he said, there are 2 things I regret the most in my life. One is not spending enough time with my father, and the second thing is this drink. I fucking died because he meant it.
He did. That drink was bad.
That was
bad.
stellar. I mean, how do you compare that? To put the 2 together is pretty tight. And his dad's still alive, I believe. So
is he really?
he can always make up that time.
His dad was still alive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh, he wants to do a show too.
Sean, oh, dude, we got to get him ripped. And
No, he wants just me and him to do a show.
Oh, like his own podcast.
His own podcast.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, by phone.
Oh, they're trying to.
He's only available like 1 hour a week.
So
or something on Saturday
he
night.
wants you on a Cigar Hustlers podcast or his own show.
Oh, his own show. We're gonna call it Sean and Mike.
Oh, that's nice. Trying to fucking pillage my people.
He is. He offered me $1. I'm just saying.
That's pretty good. Those are pretty good wages.
It's almost double what I make here.
It's more than double.
I got that baka today, so.
That's true. You did.
Yeah.
It's like 1 of 3 that I got. 3. I only got 3. Swear.
Well, you smoked 1. I smoked the other. You only got 1 left.
That's it. They're all gone now.
Oh, that's it. They're gone.
I'll probably smoke 1 later.
You guys bought those though, didn't you?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
When did they come out?
October, I think. October. Gotcha. And then that new Neanderthal. That shit is dope.
Did you smoke that?
Fuck yeah. That thing is fucking amazing. Largus Humungus or some shit like that. Whatever the fuck
it looks very strong. It's a little intimidating looking.
It's good. It's really good.
Gotcha.
So.
All right. I guess that's it.
All right. Hey.
Hope you enjoyed the commercial. That was a nice commercial.
Follow us on Instagram at Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
S.
At
Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
At Cigar Hustlers.
Follow Mikey at Cigar Hustler and me at FCC
_ Mike. And
I can fuck up your show too if you want to do one too.
Yeah, he's available.
We might lose this whole episode.
He's not available.
This was not gonna...
I'm available. He's not available.
$2. All it's gonna be is $2. Double my current offer.
No, but we got to work on that other thing with the donation thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've done some research. There's a different way we're doing it. We'll talk about this as we.
All right, hang up then. Hang up the phone.
Thank you. Get a look at the camera. Okay, Earl. Nice job over there behind the
Earl,
camera.
you're really fucking us up, Earl.
You're doing a good job with this 30-minute thing.
Half the job. We needed you to. Earl.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. That's it. We're out. Bye.
Bye.